Financial Peace Plaza. It's the Dave Ramsey Show, where debt is dumb, cash is king, and the paid-off home mortgage has taken the place of the BMW as the status symbol of choice. I'm Dave Ramsey, your host. This is your show, America. Thank you for joining us. It's a free call at 888-825-5225. Merry Christmas. We're glad you're with us. Thank you for joining us. Again, 888-825-5225 or online at daveramsey.com. Click Dave's email. Please keep your emails brief and to the point. If you want to go straight in, it's just Dave on Air, one word, Dave on Air at daveramsey.com. Mike and Jean are with us from Atlanta, Georgia. Hey, guys, what's up in your world?
Hey, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Hey.
Thanks for taking our call.
Absolutely. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, too.
What's up?
So we just wanted to call and celebrate with you. We actually paid cash for our very first house.
Wow.
Yeah.
How
so
much?
It's big news for us. The house, we paid $180,000.
Where did you get $180,000, you weirdos? You're awesome.
Our biggest wealth building tool, our income.
Wow.
So we worked and saved and budgeted. And then we even coordinated a couple of FPU classes along the way and also taught Generation Change to our youth group kids. And then we just went all out on baby step 3B.
Whoa, you did. So how long did this take you?
We've been married for 3.5 years, so the entire time we've just been saving away. But we didn't really go intense until about 2 years ago when we read your book, The Total Money Makeover.
So what is your household income?
It started at about $150,000 gross, and it went up to about $180,000.
Whoa, what do y'all do for a living?
I'm a 7th grade science teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And I work from home. I'm a director of compensation technology at a local firm in Atlanta.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So together you're both professionals, obviously, and you're bringing in some coins. So you start at 150, you go to 180, but you save $60,000 a year for 3 years average, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
But you started your marriage 3.5 years ago with no debt?
Yes, we actually saved up and paid cash for our wedding. We just had a very, very modest wedding, and then we started with no debt, and we just knew we just didn't want to be normal anymore, or we didn't want to become normal.
No, you never were normal. You're just that's just awesome. Now, how old are you two?
I'm 33.
And I'm 27.
So you started this at 23 and a half years old and at 29 and a half years old.
Exactly.
Yes.
And you saved for 3.5 years and you paid cash for a house. What kind of car do you drive, Jean?
I used to drive a Honda CRV. And then I got in an accident. And Mike was driving a smart car. So, we actually ended up selling the smart car, and then from the insurance, we bought a used Honda Odyssey.
So we are a one-car family now, and we drive a minivan, and we have no kids. Okay.
So the Honda Odyssey is about how expensive a car in this case? How old a one is it?
Probably $14,000.
Okay.
It's a 2005 used Odyssey.
Yeah.
And so instead of going and buying another car, or instead of driving $35,000 cars when you make $180,000, you have one $15,000 used minivan, and you paid cash for your house.
Yeah.
Yes.
That sounds weird now that you put it that way.
No, there's a correlation here. There's a correlation because you know what your friends are driving, and I do too.
Yeah.
And they're driving freaking $65,000 worth of fleeced vehicles between the two of them, scratching their heads wondering how you pulled this off because you're so lucky. This is what's happening in your next-door neighbor's house, looking over at you going, how did those kids do that? Because they don't spin like they're freaking in Congress. That's why. You guys are awesome. This is a great story. It's so inspiring. Now, Go ahead.
That's why we wanted to call. I mean, we've inspired our friends around here that we know, but we just wanted to call and inspire the rest of America, because we know, you've inspired us, and the least we can do is pass it on.
So when everybody says you can't pay cash for a house, I'll just tell them to call Mike and Jean in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Because I noticed you weren't worried about your credit score in this process.
Oh, yeah. We've had to educate so many people on why we don't give a rip about our credit score. So we don't care at all.
Yeah, you guys are incredible. Yeah, because you're so set now. I mean, here you sit in a great house, and you got this cash flow coming out your ears. You are so set to be so incredibly wealthy.
Thanks, Dave. I mean, we couldn't have done it without your advice, so we really appreciate it. And we couldn't have done it without your entire organization. I mean, everyone we've worked with, when we call in about FPU, we talked to Brian Bush, we talked to Laura Johnson about this call. Everyone's top-notch there, and we just love our interactions with you guys.
Well,
we
thank
really
you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. You guys are incredible. You inspired me. You inspired everybody that's listening today. That's just phenomenal. Way to go, guys. Mike and Jean in Atlanta, Georgia. That is amazing. I mean, they pay cash, $180,000. That's a pretty nice place. Man. And how did they do it? Well, they didn't buy everything in sight. They didn't need anything. And they didn't buy anything they wanted. Need being that you really don't have any needs in America, do you? Your needs are met. Shut up. You're not hungry. Really, your needs are being met. So what's the deal? Well, the deal is that this couple decided to do an unusually intense thing, and they had an unusually intense result. If you plant corn, you'll get corn. If you plant nothing, you have dirt. Dirt. So don't look at the corn farmer and say, you're so lucky. He's not lucky. He planted corn. You reap what you sow. And when you plant corn and you put high-intensity fertilizer on it, you get corn, baby. Is this different? Why is this hard for folks? You're going to get out of this life what you put into it. And so learning to do some things like that couple, where you're actually intentional, you're actually focused, it just unjoints everything, man. Oh, man, that's incredible. They are so set. They're going to give so much in their lifetime. They're going to have so much in their lifetime, all because of this 3.5 year period of sacrifice. If you live like no one else, I can promise you, later, you get to live like no one else. This is the Dave Ramsey Show.